We are happy to meet Raphael Fellmer, who came to Brno, to Koplat today. And Raphael is from Germany, and for 5.5 years he lives without the money. And so we want to ask him, how is the life without the money? Almost without the money.
Yeah, I was living 5.5 years in a money strike. So my goal was to create awareness for the consumption of our planet, the destruction of our planet, and how we all are responsible for the suffering of animals, of humans, and of our planet Earth, which is giving us the chance to live here, which is a little bit the host, and to create more awareness how we are really all connected with the problems in the world. And it's not just a question of the government, of the corporations, of the people who are rich or something, but that every one of us has a responsibility, and every one of us can also make a change to bring the big change about which we need.
Mm-hmm. And how are you satisfied what you did?
I am very happy. My idea was not only to create awareness for the problems, but also to offer solutions. So to really also look into what can we achieve today by changing our consumption habits. Like, for example, by not buying always new clothes, but to get clothes which was used or which is just laying around in boxes in people's houses. Or not buying always new food in the stores, but to use the food which is thrown away. And in the beginning, for example, I was getting the food out of the dumpsters, and it was very successful. We throw away about 50% of the food in Germany and worldwide. And it was working well, but it was not so accessible for other people. So I started a food saving network, which is now called food sharing. And what I started 3 years ago is now a big network in the German-speaking countries, where we have saved more than 2 million kilo of food and distributed it in more than 150,000 pickups from stores like bakeries, supermarkets, online shops, and whatsoever. And we could bring also a lot of awareness to the people that we as consumers have to change in order to make the system to take a different lead, and not wait for somebody else to change, but to be the change you wish to see in the world yourself.
Which is quite difficult because people are lazy, aren't they?
I find most people are for sure sometimes lazy, but we all have a kind of a will, something what is striving to look for sense. What is the meaning of our life? For what are we here on the earth? And really, everybody feels kind of a passion to do something useful, to have a feeling of being needed in a way, not like a company because he or she pays you, the company, but really to have a higher motivation, way why we are here. And so we established food sharing when I founded it without money. I was doing it out of intrinsic motivation because I felt that's the most what I can do right now. And today there are more than 10,000 people actively rescuing food, distributing it, organizing, programming, designing, doing the press work, organizing events and everything is working without money. And people are kind of inspired and attached also to this idea that when we all put something on the table, what we have for skills, maybe resources or programming skills, or somebody else who is a good organizer, that we together can achieve a lot. And if we actually don't need money or hardly need money, because everything is already there, and it's just a question of really connecting each other, connecting the dots.
And what do you think we need? Like, is it about opening our heart, or what is it about? Because I think that, as you say, that there is plenty of any sources here. So why, like, everyone doesn't have cannot touch it or cannot reach it?
I guess most people are a little bit trapped in their own behavior, in their own conditioned behavior. Maybe most people, what do they eat? They eat what their parents were giving them on the plate. They don't think, they don't reflect, they don't really listen to their heart. Do they really want to eat dead animals, which probably somebody else had to kill? Do we really want to wear clothes which were made by children or people who earn $1 or $2 a day, picking the cotton or working in the factory? Is this really what we want? And we often tend to just close up our mind, close up our eyes, and do what we were always doing. So I think it's kind of a waking up, and it can appear on one level or another. It could be how you move, like how often you take an airplane. It's cool, it's cheap airplane, but we cannot use the airplane as much as we are doing it. It's a great invention, but not 7 billion people can fly like the Europeans right now. I guess we have to realize it, and it shouldn't become something from above, like a law. You're not allowed to eat meat, you're not allowed to fly, but it should come out of opening up your mind, out of a free will to say less is more. And I feel better actually by eating less animal products, or by flying less, or by possessing less. And right now most people are mainstream, they are in the stream of where everybody else is, what everybody else is doing, what their parents were doing, how they are clothing, how they are behaving. And we have to reflect about our own life. What is our purpose here? And what can we contribute to a better, healthier, harmonious way of living together as a human species, but also together with a million other species which we share this planet with. And so it's kind of waking up, getting out of a convenient comfort zone to maybe try something new, get also a step out of this normal things we do, and try something new, to be also a little bit with trust in humanity. And I think most people lack a little bit in trust and curiosity of let's go somewhere where you don't know exactly what happened, but you have the feeling that could be right, so why not try it at least? And most people rather stay in a not so comfortable position from their heart, but the rest is okay for them.
If there is anything what you lose with this life, if there is anything that you are missing in this life without the money?
In this 5.5 years where I was living moneyless or in a money strike, I was doing it out of inner motivation. It was not just something what somebody pushed me to, or something what obliged me to do it. It was free will. And so I didn't miss anything, because otherwise I would have changed it. But for sure things were different. So for example, when you need something, you don't go to a store and buy it, but you look for a solution how to get it. And that maybe sometimes takes more time, but it brings you more social interaction. It lets you think twice or even more, do you really need this? Or is there another way around it to repair it, to borrow it from somebody instead of getting it for yourself? And so I think I use money again now. I accept it, and I spend some money, but this mindset is still there, that I know that almost everything what we need is out there, and it's just a question of will and time and patience to get things what you need, and not have this fast-driven society idea that we go to a shop and get directly what we need. This is something what is accelerating the consumption, the capitalism in which we live. But I think we have to step back, and to be more, also open to don't have everything what we need at all the time. It's like a supermarket. We expect the supermarket to have always bananas. That's okay, but that's why we waste between 20 and 40% of all bananas picked in the world, because we have this high availability of thousands and thousands of products just in a supermarket concerning food. And so I feel even better like to have like slow food, also a little bit slow life, and to be happy with less.
Yeah, that's good. And what is the most wonderful experience that you had, like the best gift you received, or is there anything on your mind now?
I guess every human interaction is a gift, and especially during my moneyless time, I had so many beautiful interactions with humans, which the relation was not about money, but it was about getting to know each other. And money was no obstacle, was not a barrier, which often comes when you deal with people, and you deal with people concerning money, that people behave differently. Because they want money from you, or they expect money from you, or they expect something like in return. I was also always trying to give unconditionally and also to receive unconditionally, like to not be driven by money, to live actually like money wouldn't be any obstacle, no object, to really free your mind and listen to your heart. What can I really do? So every human interaction was more pure or more deep than how I had the relations before with humans. Not everything, but mostly I felt I got closer to the people or with the people, and for sure I was traveling as well from the Netherlands to Mexico, hitchhiking, which was a huge adventure. Without money, and it was amazing, my best journey of my life, and I wrote a book about it. So it's a whole huge topic, and I cannot pick out one moment which was the most precious one. It's more about like really appreciating every moment, appreciating every time we have food, appreciating the water, the sun, to be more aware of all these gifts which we have and which surround us, and life itself, to take it as a gift, not to take it for granted as something which is boring, but every day to see, wow, I'm lucky, I'm healthy, my brain, my mind is working, I don't have any pain, I have a family which I can love, I have 2 children, a wonderful wife. I can contribute with my ideals, with my skills, with my abilities to the world something. This is all just marvelous, and to really have respect as well for all these gifts, and to be aware how lucky we are. No war, no starvation in Europe, or not a lot. Nobody is dying because he doesn't have to eat, and we are very lucky in many ways. And in other parts of the world, it's for 100 millions of people, the main objective often is to survive the day, to find enough food to feed the family, and we can go beyond it and really think, not only how to survive, but what can we give back to the earth, to the animals, to our brothers and sisters, which we share this beautiful earth.
Yeah, just to be brave and to start to give. And what do you say about Hearth, where it's not only about the food, or the food is important, but there is the things or the services or the time that you can spend with the people, so it's like wider. So what do you think, does it have any future, like people give and receive?
Yeah, sure. I guess HeartNet and many other initiatives around the world who are thriving for more sharing, for more caring, for more giving and receiving, this is the future. Like, it's not, again, like I said, about having for yourself, possessing, not wanting to share, like to have kind of a feeling of anxiety or fear that you don't have enough. That this feeling we have to overcome with love and with trust and with faith in humanity and in destiny. And that's why giving unconditionally what we have for skills or objects or spaces or whatsoever, this is the future. That's where I think where people come together and where new projects can happen. And that's why I definitely believe what you're doing already here in Czech Republic is beautiful with HeartNet, and I believe there are many good projects like this around the world, and it's now also time to really think, not only seen in Czech Republic, how to get more connected with other networks, to be open source, to be as less capitalistic as possible, so to use as less money possible and really to use our capacities which we have, and to work together, to work as a team, to work towards each other and not competition way. Like I think there we can really make the change when we start not focusing our own, like the egoism, but really focus more on humanity. How can we evolve as one? And therefore, I think you're doing a great job, and I'm thankful that you give people also this possibility to open their heart and open their mind to something new, to find new people to share with them, not only maybe the object, but to share time, to share vision, to feel not alone, in this world, but which is so much about capitalism, so much about materialism. And they're really to go beyond and see, there are so many people out there who do things and they don't want money for it. They don't look for any enrichment of themselves on a materialistic level, but they just do it because it's passion. It's because they want to and they feel good in it. And to really free oneself also from this mindset, when I give something, I need something in return, and to free yourself of giving without expecting, giving unconditional what we have, and therefore you're contributing as well for the change we need here in the world.
And what would be the short message that you would say to the people who still are not using the system, or they are living differently, or maybe they would like to, but they do not know how?
I think the most important is to try, like to give it a chance, to give it a go, to not have obstacles in mind, say, no, I don't like this, that's not me, or that cannot work, but let's try it. Try to eat a little bit more vegan food. Try to share more with your neighbors. We not even have to use a website for everything what we share. May it be food, may it be cars, may it be electronical devices, Wi-Fi or whatsoever. Really to say, my neighbor, he has internet, I have internet. In this other flatmate, he has as well internet. Does it make sense, or could we work together better? And so on many levels, may it be at work, may it be at school or university, or in networks like HeartNet, to really say, there are others who have the skills, who have the objects, or have what I need, or I have something what they need, and to try it. And I think when we try something new and then we have this experience of, wow, that was beautiful, this experience of sharing what I have, that then something can grow. And to not block new ideas, not block this, also a little bit more, maybe people think it's hippie or something, it's something, I don't know, utopian, that how can it work? when there's no money, when there is no barter, when there's no exchange. How is that possible? But yeah, try it. And when we try, then we see actually it's more beautiful than have this exchange of I give you something and I need something back from you. So yeah, a little bit more trust, a little bit more curiosity, and the will to live more according to our heart. What do we really want here in life? And to trust the heart, which I guess it tells us the truth. So HeartNet, yeah, to listen to the heart.
Okay, thank you very much for speaking too, and I hope that we will unite one day.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.